Hi everyone, welcome back. So this is the continuation of my previous video, exceptions in Python. So this is the continued part 2. Fine. Now see the example here, the example 1. A is equal to 3, B is equal to 2, the same example which I had already taken. I'm just trying whether print A divided by B, 3 divided by 0. Now there is an error, division by 0 error. So what will happen, it will just go catch the exception, exception as E. Now see this E is an object. Now what will happen? In the previous examples which I taught you, it was exception colon followed by print statement. Whatever we used to print, that used to be executed, right? Now what if suppose I don't know what type of error it is? If I don't know what type of error and how to handle, then very simple, except write exception keyword as E. This E, the object can be anything, any letter. It's a user's wish. Fine. The programmer can write anything here. Now what will happen? E will have the type of error. Okay, if I don't know what type of error it is, then automatically E will capture what is the error and it will print. Now as per this, it is division by 0, right? It is a 0 division error. So what is the output that I'll get here? Output, it is division by 0. So this E will have division by 0. Output will be division by 0. Or I can write print. In addition, something went wrong. Something went wrong. In addition to print E, I can also print something went wrong, which means in the output I'll get division by 0 followed by something went wrong. Okay, which means my program will not, even though there is an error occurred, which means division by 0, after finding out there is an error, my execution will not stop, which means it will immediately throw up an exception. What is the exception? It is division by 0. Since I don't know what is the type of exception I have, what is the error that has occurred, so automatically E will capture, the object E will capture what is the error followed by something went wrong. Okay, and then finally it will print program executed successfully. Program executed successfully. Fine. So this will be the output. So if you don't know what is the type of the error that has occurred, you can simply write exception as E. Now this E will capture what is the error. Fine, and it will display the error automatically. Now see the second example. A is equal to 3, B is equal to 2. Okay, now we will get the answer 1.5. Now see here, try print hello. What is the output I will get? Hello followed by A divided B 1.5. Then I'll get the message by, okay, it will not enter the exception block because there are no errors that has occurred. So it will immediately come out and print program executed successfully. Right? So this is the output. What now if instead of B is equal to 0, if I have B is equal to, instead of 2, if it is B is equal to 0. Now see the example 3 here. A is equal to 3, B is equal to 2. Try print. What is the output I'll get? Print hello. Okay, A divided by B. When it comes 3 divided by 0, there is an error. It is a runtime error. Now what will happen from here? Control go to the exception handler. Now exception as E. Now E will find out what is the type of error. I'll get division by 0. And after that I'll get program executed successfully. So this is the output that you will get. Right? But I won't be getting the message by, because after the error that has been identified, it will immediately move on to the except block. Okay, so in order to get this message also, before execution I have to get the output as hello message, then the output followed by the by message. Okay, in order to obtain what is the other option we have, we can either put within the except block. Now see here, A is equal to 3, B is equal to 0. Try print hello. I'll get hello as the output. A divided by B, which means it is 3 divided by 0. There is an exception, so it comes here to handle that. Print E. What is E? It will print division by 0, and I'll get by message followed by program executed successfully. Right? So these are the outputs that I'll get. What if suppose instead of 0, if it is 2? So which means 3 divided by 2, it will come here. Output will be, if b is equal to 2, output will be 1 hello, right? And it will print 1.5 second. It will not go into the exception block. Finally, I'll get program executed successfully, right? I'll get this output. But in either or previous case or this case, I'm not getting the message by after the execution, right, of any code. So what should I do? See the next part, which is very important part here. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 0, try. Okay, so I'll get the output hello. Now a divided by b, what is a divided by b? It is 3 divided by 0. There is an exception, so it moves to the handler. I'll get the output division by 0. Then it moves. There is another newly introduced block, which is the finally block. What this finally block will do, if it is successful, no, if there are no error, or if it is error, the finally block will be executed. What is there in the finally block? By message. So I'll print by, and then it prints successful execution. Understood? If you want any statement that should be printed even if there is an error or if it is not an error, in such case you have to put the content within the finally block. So now we have introduced another new block, finally block, which means try block, except block, and finally block. If you don't know what is the type of error, then you can just specify as E. You can put any object where that object will capture what is the type of error and will print the type of error here. And any message that should be printed, even if there are no errors, or if it is an error, some message that should be mandatory printed, then you have to put that within the finally block. Okay, so now you understood what is try block, except block, and finally block. Fine. Okay, I'll catch you up in the next video. Thank you.